So the US Army missed its recruiting goal by 15,000 soldiers and says, hey, it's McDonald's fault. Now, being a recruiter is very difficult, no matter what branch of the military. You're kind of like a car salesman. You're not lying, but you're definitely extending the truth a little bit. For example, if a recruiter asks you, hey, do you love being outdoors? And you say yes, you'd love infantry. They're outside all the time. Now, here's where the US Army's throwing shade at my boys over at McDonald's. Not a sponsor, but I love the French fries clearly. They say at the same time, companies like McDonald's are now wooing workers with tuition benefits and other increased perks that for years made the military an attractive profession. Now look, I'm a former soldier, and it always boggles my mind how the US Army doesn't realize kids would rather make the best French fries in the world, get to eat them, and now get to go to college for free. And not wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning with a shaved face and go on a ruck march. Also not surprising, in this article it talks about the Army being the only branch to not meet its recruitment goals. But honestly, this is no surprise. The US Army is used to losing. Thank you, Navy. Now look, 15,000 new recruits not joining the Army, that's about 3 brigades, but we do have 1.1 million reserve soldiers who could go active if they need to. Here's what the real problem is. When I was a soldier, you always talk about accountability. You gotta have accountability, but the Army always fails to have accountability. They fail to realize there's things like TikTok and influencers who are exposing what really happens behind the scenes in the Army. And look, I'm just being honest, a lot of the news that comes out of the Army, it doesn't look like it's the best workplace environment for females. I know they're really trying to fix that, but from an outside perspective, why the hell would you join the Army when you can join any other branch who doesn't have as many issues coming out to the public? So in my opinion, what needs to happen is the US Army really needs to fix what's going on behind the scenes. They need to promote and better their image to the public. And honestly, the US Army could learn a lot from McDonald's. Look, McDonald's used to be this place where, you're working at McDonald's, you're never gonna make it. And they've managed to turn it into a work culture where now you can go to college, get tuition assistance, and make money while working at McDonald's. I think the business model needs to change of, hey, 18-year-old, here's $50,000 that's gonna get taxed. Now you're gonna work for me, probably hate your life, probably get injured, but hey, look at all this money. It's just not working.